All right. That was a good break. Forced break, I guess. The world telling me I should go to sleep, but it's 2:30 and I need to get this done.
I don't see Shachi. I should head to the roof from that. Huh? Was that a...
Master,
And that would have been
I have a bad feeling.
terrible ending.
Let's hurry.
Figure out what happened. Exact moment.
I couldn't believe what I saw. A sea of blood, the sight of which I still haven't gotten used to. Within that strangely colored pool, a corpse lay. A corpse that undeniably belonged to Shachi. His eyes were wide open, and a tunnel connected the two holes on the sides of his head. But stranger still, no one else was around. A gunshot just rang out. There was no place to run, no place to hide. Yet, not a soul was to be seen.
Hey, what was that noise? Open up right now!
The peacekeepers sound frantic on the other side of the door. Looks like it's still locked from this side. That means the only way to enter and leave the rooftop are the emergency stairs I just used. But no one came down the stairs after that gunshot.
No matter how you look at it, this must be a suicide.
Nope. I can already tell you right now, I don't think it's a suicide. Because if you look at the blood splatter, it's less on the left-hand side than it is the right-hand side. So that means that the blood spatter... I'm gonna say that it came from behind Yuma. Was shot.
We finally get a corpse and it's just suicide. That's no fun! Ah!
What? Another explosion?
That one must be really close by.
The countdown isn't at 0 yet. So it's a different
Besides, the next bomb to explode is the one at the cafe in Ginba district.
Oh, I don't understand. What's going on here?
Master, in times like these, you should look for the solution keys. There should be clues that help solve the mystery.
Right. Nothing will be solved if I keep panicking. I need to investigate the scene and figure out what's going on.
I'm all ready to create solution keys at any
Right.
moment.
So it came out here, splayed out here, so suicide so far.
Shachi's right hand is still holding the gun. I reckon it's the one Shachi took out of the safe. I think it was specially made.
Tying to his own gun is a fitting end for... Maybe you should inspect the gun. You might find some...
It's a revolver. There are 6 rounds loaded in the cylinder.
Wait, on closer inspection, one of the shell casings is empty. At the very least, it means one shot has been fired from this weapon.
The muzzle is still hot, and I can smell gunpowder. Maybe Shachi really did shoot himself in the head with...
But still, this gun is strange.
Strange? How so?
Try swinging out the cylinder. It pops out sideways. See? The cylinder swings out to the right. Regular revolver cylinders usually swing out to the left. And yet this one swings out on the opposite side. It's...
Now that you mention it, it is opposite from normal ones.
Even you can tell that much, huh? Maybe you held a gun before you lost your memories?
Oh, lefty person. I wonder if it's meant for a left-handed person.
I don't know. I do sort of remember the feeling of gripping a handle. It was probably just something I studied as a detective.
For now, I'll remember the gun's features. It might be some kind of clue. You definitely want to remember this.
It's Shachi's body. I think the holes in his temples look raw. There's no doubt that this was the fatal shot.
Oh, leave the body's wounds to me! There's no doubt he was shot. That's death bullet penetrated his head and flew off somewhere. Looks like it entered through the right temple and traveled straight through the left one.
Are you sure about that?
If you doubt me, why don't you dig through his head yourself?
No, I believe you.
What about over there?
Open up!
There are still peacekeepers behind the door, but it's only a matter of time. What's this? Seems like this is an exterior key for locking the door. It's still in the keyhole. Maybe Shachi locked it when peacekeepers are behind the door, so no one could have...
That's if it's a third party. What if the peacekeepers got to the roof first? After killing the guy, they went back and closed the door behind them to pretend it was locked.
But the key is on this side. It'd be impossible to lock it from outside after... Besides, there's no need for them to put on an act.
Well, that's fair. Buster, you gotta hurry!
The neighboring building is taller than the... There are no windows on the side facing us. So it'd be...
But what if they load in something that flies?
The electrical lines would get in the way. Those look like high voltage lines. Touching them in the rain would be dangerous.
I guess we can rule that. Looks like it's a dead end.
That explosion came from over here, I think. I knew it. There was an explosion in the parking lot below. It left a big hole in the hideout's wall. But there don't seem to be any victims. What was that explosion anyway? Could it have something to do with...
The roof is pretty...
It's about 20 meters tall. There's no ledge to stand on, and no sign that something like a rope has been used.
If there's no way to escape the roof, it seems even more likely that this was a suicide.
The roof is pretty high up. It's about 20 meters above ground. And jumping down from here, there's no ledge to stand on, and no sign that something like a rope has been used. Assuming someone climbed down using a rope after the gunshot, it would have taken some time. There's no way someone did that without me seeing them, since I got up here. There's an umbrella here. It's rusted, so could it have anything to do with it? There's a surveillance camera set at the entrance. The camera faces the stairs, so it wouldn't. But if we check the footage, we might see if anyone used. Then again, I didn't come across anyone when I came. I doubt someone involved in Shachi's death would show up on there. That should be enough. I think I've checked everything I can for now.
Now, time to... Unfortunately, and after all, it was only around 10 seconds after the gunshot went. If someone was up here besides the dead fraudster, you would have definitely seen them.
You're right. I doubt anyone was here. And if they were...
Unlike the clock tower case, it seems doubtful a rope ladder with there's no place to hitch a rope and no time to It'd be super boring if the criminal used the...
We can't say for certain this wasn't a repeat performance. But so... Shachi was...
Ah! They've broken through! This is what happens when you're so slow!
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Hey, aren't you the wanted terrorist?
No! It's a misunderstanding! I'm not a terrorist!
He's dead. So you fought among yourselves, huh? Terrorists murdering each other. You're all trash, out to ruin order.
No, I didn't do this!
Save it for later. You have no right to remain silent. No right to an eternity.
Oh, he ran for it.
Death and a terrorist together! Sounds like a dramatic match made in heaven!
I'm not a terrorist! I'm just a training detective!
That's right!
Fubuki! Where are you, Fubuki?
They'll catch up at this rate! We need to run!
There's a fork in the path.
Wait! Stop right there!
What do I do? Which way should I go? This way! Fubuki?
Sorry, I am currently in mourning, so a passionate invitation like
Fubuki, it's me, Yuma!
Yuma!
I'm glad you're alright. Are you hurt?
Yuma, I am so happy to see you are unharmed.
Let's save celebrating for later. It's dangerous here. The peacekeepers are right on my tail.
Oh, then follow me. Come on! Where could that terrorist have gotten away? Guess I don't have any other choice. According to my fortune, today my lucky item should be a fool's right eyeball. Let's see. Now where can I find a fool? You better hurry and find that terrorist, or I'll turn you into my lucky item. Good luck, Dominic. Get going, you idiot!
That was close. Thanks to you, I escaped their clutches. It's heartening to know I've got a partner like...
Heartening? I was rather heartbroken. No matter how long I waited, it did not seem like you would return to me.
I'm sorry. Something...
What happened?
The client... is...
Huh?
He was still alive when I arrived. But after being chased by the peacekeepers, he appeared...
A suicide?
Seems like it.
Then it is my fault.
Huh?
If I had gone with you, I could have turned back time to save him.
I just had that same thought.
No. I think it would have ended the same way. Everything was already in motion from the moment we arrived, and so you shouldn't feel responsible.
Thank you. I feel relieved after hearing that.
To be able to turn back time means she can even reverse death. That's a huge responsibility. I can't imagine all the regret and internal strife Fubuki must have...
Now's not the time to get sentimental. The countdown is still in motion.
Right! I have to do with Shachi dead. I'm the only one who can stop them.
How much time is left?
15 minutes.
Let us hurry and disarm. They say to strike while the bomb is hot. Let's stop them while we still can.
It's while the iron is hot. If it explodes, there's going to be casualties.
Yes. Let it.
Oh, now that you... Is it okay for us to hold hands as we go there? Just in case? There are still some Peacekeeper patrols around. I think it's safer if I can...
Well, if you do not. So interesting. Lives are on the line in this emergency, but holding a friend's hand, strangely, it calms me down.
I feel the same way. Having a friend by your side, it...
You've never said that to me! We're so... Let us depart to the cafe in Ginla.
This is bad. This way!
What's wrong?
Never mind. Just my imagination.
Fine. Let's head that way instead.
Yeah.
They're over there, too.
Is someone there?
Yuma, there is someone heading this way.
Hey! Over here! I saw someone suspicious!
Yeah, got it.
Not the people in the corner.
Huh?
Oh no!
You bastards!
This is bad!
Rewinding! Yuma, there is someone heading this way.
Hey!
I was so close.
Over
to being
here!
perfect.
I saw
Right.
someone suspicious!
Yeah, got it.
Fubuki, now's our chance to get out of here!
Right.
Huh?
There it is. That's the second camera I set up.
If this one explodes, the cafe will be heavily damaged.
Not only that, depending on how strong the bomb is, it could affect all... We have to hurry and disarm it. What? The screen on the transceiver...
In order to disarm the bomb, you must enter the
I shouldn't touch the bomb itself. I can disable it using the screen. Fubuki, stay back. It's dangerous. Please...
No, I shall stay. We can try again, even if you pick.
But I can't control the screen while holding hand.
How about this?
Are you sure?
I have prepared for this moment since our adventure began. Concentrate on disarming.
All right. Okay, no matter what, I need to disarm this before...
Don't make me a widowed death god. Good luck.
What is this?
Oh, deep breaths.
Let's correct this. Okay. So what goes in the question mark? Oh, it'll be this one right here because it goes. Okay.
Disarming code accepted. Detonation circuit severed. Confirmed. Detonation circuit severed.
It's disarmed.
You did it!
Wait, it's too early to...
Huh?
There are 2 bombs left. The next countdown has already started. But now the time limit is...
That is shorter than the last one.
It's like a game. Almost like they're toying with us.
It's not almost. They are absolutely toying with otherwise. Why make a minigame out of disarming bombs? What's their goal in
I was given a fake request to set up the bombs, and now they're making me disarm them. They knew they'd get even more heat, and yet still issued a criminal declaration. What's their end goal? What are they trying to make me do?
Yuma, was no one besides your client home at the Resistance's...
That reminds me, I don't think there was anyone else at the hideout.
If they stayed there, they would have been caught. If any of the late client's family were about, we could have asked them about...
You're right. But since they weren't at the hideout, the one named Servan designated the camera locations. I've tried calling him on the transceiver, but there's no response. I have no...
If they were planning to screw you over from the get-go, then that camera...
I don't know about that. Maybe he cooperated without knowing the circumstances, like me.
There you go, being a trusting doormat. If you're a detective...
Anyway, let's head to the...
Yes.
The third one is in Kamasaki District. I hope the peacekeeper...
Found you!
No! Damn you!
How's this?
Strike! That was a nice pitch!
Now's our chance!
You bastards! Don't move!
Damn you! Let me go!
Whoa! Hey, wait! Help me!
I got him!
Thank you. Come on, we need to hurry.
Right!
We just killed a man.
Who's there? Shh.
You're too loud. I finally found you.
Kurumi?
What's the black girl doing here? Your screen time's already over. I saw you on the news. You're a terrorist.
No! It's a misunderstanding.
I know. I'd never doubt my hero. Why is she so friendly with you? Go away! By the way, Yuma, despite everything going on, you're holding a woman's hand. Guess you're not too...
No! This is a formality for the investigation.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Fubuki. I am Yuma's partner. Partner? Yes. In order to share time together, we clutch our hands tight to one another. Until Yuma dies. No, even in death, I am sworn to never let go.
Oh god, this is stupid.
Please don't misunderstand. This is necessary.
I'm sure it is. Gleaming while surrounded by girls. Oh, wait, you are gonna explode soon.
Right! I need to disarm the bomb.
Huh? Bomb?
Yeah, there's one right in front of us.
This is a bomb? What's going on here?
There's no time, so I'll make it quick.
I see. Yuma, you got dragged in. You really are a master detective. Trouble seems to seek you everywhere you go. Luck goes with...
I'm not lucky.
Hey, you got me instead of... Anyway, so you only set up the bombs at...
Yeah, what?
Interesting. So the flooding in Marunomon District probably has not...
Flooding?
Just a little while ago, the flood started in Marunomon District. Now it's over a meter underwater.
Could it be because of the first but the only damage back then was to the phone booth. I don't remember.
Yeah, I went to see where the explosion took place. There wasn't, but if it has nothing to do with the bomb...
Oh. Uh-oh. I wish I had a chance to go there and look for collectibles. Oops.
Yuma, perhaps your concerns should be for the bomb at hand. I will...
Right. We need to disarm that bomb right now. Kurumi, you need to get to... All right, let's do this.
Yes,
Alright, what's the pattern? UDLD. What? ULDA. No, UD. I'm guessing blowing up.
Error. Air bomb will detonate in
I messed up! Fubuki,
but...
are you alright?
Okay. Okay. So, oh, it's supposed to spell out a word based on the... Okay, let's try this. So... What? I don't know. ULD W?
error.
I should-
Bomb will
E?
Fubuki,
but...
are you alright?
It's at the end? I don't understand this. The W? ULD
error. Error. Bomb will
Fubuki,
but...
are you alright? I'll end this quick.
Alright. Last time. Alright. Up. Oh, okay. Yeah, that does make sense. I didn't get that.
disarming code accepted. Confirmed. Deton.
I managed to disarm it. There's only one left. Wait, Kurumi, you were here? Why didn't you run away?
I want to do my part too. While you disarmed the bomb, and I'm sure of it, something must be happening behind the scenes here.
Huh? What do you mean?
The strange request you were given is one thing, but isn't this Shachi guy dying on that criminal declaration being immediately sent to the Peacekeeper seems out of place too? All that does is hurt the resistance.
That's right.
When laying out the facts on the surface, if something seems inconsistent, then there must be a hidden truth. I'm just repeating what my grandpa said, but
I see. I can't accept. I refuse to believe he would try to frame me and just. He didn't seem like the type.
So we have to investigate. I'll go and check out the resist.
Huh?
You can't go there. Peacekeepers are all over dope. I'm Kanai Ward's best informant. I'll absolutely get any info that will help you solve.
Wait, you can't go there alone, Karumi.
Don't worry. It's not the first time I've taken risks. Once I'm done, we'll meet up at the hotel in Kamasaki District. The master detectives are staying there, right? I'm off.
Wait, Karumi!
There she goes. She sure seems lively.
I'm a little... No, I'm really worried for her. But I have no choice except to trust her right now. Anyway, we need to handle the next bomb. The countdown has already... This one is 30 minutes. The time limit...
Is the next bomb in a secret shrine in the middle of a desert?
No, it's in the shrubbery at Etheria Academy. Oh, hold on. That's... one of the Resistance leaders said he had a shop in Kamasaki District.
I own a small
We might be able to find Resistance members there. We still have 30 minutes, so I think...
Of course. Adventurers and But where is this shop?
Wait, what kind of shop did Margalaw say he owned?
The old guy who said he hated Amaterasu, right?
An old guy's shop? Let's look...
See? That sure looks like an old guy shop. I was totally right.
Hey, relax. I'm not going to hurt you.
You're not here to kill.
Kill you? Of course not. Why would you think...
You probably think the Resistance framed you.
And you didn't? The request Shachi gave me has made me a suspect for...
I know nothing about those bombs. I really don't.
You don't...
Listen. Sure, I'd love to see Amaterasu get blown up, but I wouldn't take advantage of someone uninvolved. Revenge must be taken with our own hands, or it's meaningless.
You may feel that way, but other members of the Resistance...
I manage all the funds. If this was planned by this bombing is completely unrelated to the Resistance.
Shachi? But Shachi committed
What?
It's true. I found his body. The Peacekeepers were chasing him before he shot...
That's not possible. Even if he was... Wait. Hold on.
Is there something I should know about it?
I think so. After Shachi had just returned to the office after mediating a fight. After that was done, he put the gun back in the safe and securely locked.
So what?
You sure are dense. Are you? What if Shachi's death was not a suicide, but a homicide?
You think someone else took Shachi's gun from the safe and...
If that's the case, there aren't many people who can...
There's still a chance Shachi took the gun out himself and maybe had it taken from him.
No. The chances are far too slim. Because Shachi, since the gun was concealed, don't you think it'd be difficult to take it from him?
It's true,
The safe was only recently brought to the office. Only the leaders in the hideout at the time knew anything about it.
Then I had a 5-minute delay also. So he
The leaders of the
didn't rush.
hideout were Icardi, Servan, Iruka, and you, Margalaw.
I had nothing to do with it. I returned to the store after you left the hideout and spoke to customers. If you suspect me, then talk.
So he has an alibi. I'd like Yuma. We're...
I'm sorry, Fubuki, just a bit long, Margalaw. Do you know where the other leaders...
I don't know.
What can you tell me about the...
You want me to sell out?
If only the leaders could have taken the gun and murdered then they're all sus if one of them did murder Shachi. After all, that's why...
Fine.
Who should I ask about? Can you tell me about
He manages all the mechanical tinkering for the Resistance. He also knows how to make bombs. He originally specialized in them. But I doubt he'd do anything flashy. He tends to be a shut-in and was bullied. I heard a classmate pushed him into an irrigation channel in Marunamon district. He miraculously survived. He was knocking on death's door. He didn't speak to anyone for a few years after that. Machines. Even now, he's traumatized from that close call drowning. He told me he still has
Can you tell me about
He was originally a competitive swimmer. I heard Shachi himself invited him to...
He's an athlete? Do you...
I don't know much more, though he did say he was good at any sport that requires... He's also intelligent and good at what he does, but seems apathetic toward other people.
Can you tell me about your...
Me? I was a former Amaterasu and...
About the alibi you mentioned.
I just told you! I was speak...
No,
Then check the shop security camera. Here's the footage. Take it with you.
Given that confidence, I bet his alibi.
Yeah. Can you tell me about your...
The only woman leader in the Resistance. She has a ruthless personality, too. I hear she was once a competitive shooter. She and Shachi often trained with firearms together.
Okay, so Sachi.
As you know, Shachi never tried to rely on
What do you mean by competitive shooting?
handguns, sniping, clay pigeons, rifles. Shachi's gun was specially made. It was designed by Aruka. It's ironic that it was used to take his life.
Seems like we got some information.
Shouldn't you be thinking about the case if you fail to disarm it? Yep.
Right. Let's go and disarm the bomb, Margalon. If any of the
Will do. At any rate, I hope you can upstage them on behalf.
The last bomb is in a secret fort on top of his...
No, it's in the shrubbery at it. Hurry up and turn green!
Hey! Don't move!
At this rate, we will be caught.
We have to go now! This is bad! This way!
Touchdown!
Are you all right, Fubuki?
Yes, I believe I can carry on.
Oh, damn it!
The screen changed.
This is the last bomb. We still have time, so please remain calm.
Alright, let's do this. What? Oh, oh, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
will detonate in.
So folds over like that. Oh,
Yuma, are you doing this on purpose?
so it folds down, then folds up. Okay. It folds down, folds over, and that will give us an empty triangle in the middle.
Sorry, I'll make sure to disarm it.
Alright, let me try to think of this again. Did I not click it on time? Okay. So if you fold the top one to the bottom one. Okay. So there's a full square on the right, and then cut in half things all around. There's an empty one in the middle. You take the top right one, fold it down. It'll make a triangle for that right side. So you're gonna do, how about when I start from left to right, folding. So we're gonna take the fold square, put it over the bottom square up. That'll give us an empty triangle on the left hand side. And that will be the empty triangle that goes from top left to bottom right. And then from there you do the same thing on the other side. Where you take the top that folds on top of the other one. I'm gonna watch my stream real fast. I'm gonna cheat. Did I not click it on time? Because I solved one corner. Alright, let's just give it a shot. Yeah, I just highlighted it. I didn't click it. Yeah, because it'll be a solid top because of this solid right here that folds over. It really does not give you enough time. Yeah, I didn't click it in time. God damn it.
Disarming code accepted. Confirmed. Detonation circuit
Oh, wonderful. Oh, it came off.
Congratulations, Yuma! You have graduated from being a terrorist.
I wish I had the ability to clip sounds. I really wish I had the ability to clip sounds. This is marking this as a timestamp for 45 minutes in. I'm gonna ask a friend how to properly clip sound bits.
Wait, is that it?
Because if I ever
Doesn't this seem
get any,
too easy?
if anything does happen in my streams, I'm like, hey, you got a subscriber, hey, you got a like, or hey, you got bits or something like that. If I ever get that far, I want to really use that.
The screen is pitch black and won't turn on. After all that noise about the revolution, there's no closing message.
What is the matter, Yuma? You look like the chief when he misses the chance to have a meat bun.
I'm surprised it came off so easily. I was prepared to be strung along by this game a bit longer than this.
Perhaps this is the fairness and equality that the terrorists yearn for? You won in a fair game. Your opponent must admit defeat.
I hope that's the case.
How is this fair? There's nothing fair about it. You were framed as a terrorist and forced into a game you didn't agree to. Would someone who does cowardly stuff like that also admit defeat so easily?
So you're saying disarming all the bombs doesn't mean our opponent? If that's the case, what was the point of the bomb threat? What was I being made to do? Fubuki, I don't think that...
Huh? Are there more?
No, I think this string of terror acts using the bombs needs to be reconsidered. We still haven't figured out the mastermind.
So now we face whoever is behind this terror. I have been waiting for this moment. Now we are in an adventure detectives. Where do we start our
That reminds me. I promised I'd meet Kurumi. Fubuki, let's head to the hotel.
All right. And so our investigation adventure.
I think you guys can stop holding hands now.
Kurumi isn't here yet.
Wow. But I rarely ever run around like this. So I am.
Well, let's rest on the sofa until Kurumi arrives. I hope she's okay.
Don't stand. Sit on a sofa.
Vivia is usually here. I hope he's safe.
Yuma! Fubuki!
Kurumi! How was your investigation at the high?
Yeah, it went great. Looks like you took care of the bombs on your end. By the way, you don't need to hold hands anymore.
I told you, it's
Teasing my master is worthy of a vicious boom kill.
So did you find anything out?
The peacekeepers were scouring the hideout, but no one was inside the building. It was easy to sneak in, but I didn't find any documents or evidence. Maybe all the important stuff is inside that safe.
Oh, the one that looks really sturdy?
I was unable to open it, but I couldn't come back empty-handed, so I copied the security camera footage. It's the video from the emergency stairs. I saw you in the footage, so I grabbed it just in case.
That's great, Kurumi. I wanted to check that footage anyway.
No problem. Informants are all about giving to them. How about I take your life? Let's check the video right now. I'll borrow a device from the front. The only person in the video is you.
I went to the roof following. The peacekeepers were blocking the indoors, but halfway up I heard a gunshot. That's when I saw Shachi's
I fast-forwarded to the relevant footage. But it doesn't seem like anyone else used the emergency. There was one gunshot, and only Shachi was on the roof. He was even holding the murder weapon. Perhaps it is best to consider it a suicide. So you think Shachi was chased by the peacekeepers, thought the revolution had failed, and took his own life
I disagree. I mean, I thought that in the beginning, but
off?
to start, was Shachi really being chased by the Peacekeeper? If he was fleeing them, he could have taken the emergency stairs. The Peacekeepers weren't near the emergency stairs, so it was a safe way out.
Maybe he heard your footsteps coming up and mistook you.
Even so, killing himself before confirming it was a piece. Besides, I only started up the stairs shortly after Shachi ran to the roof. There was still time to flee before he heard my.
I see. I see. So there had to be another reason he stayed on the. But what could? One of them is just pretending to think. Oh, right. This is a bit off topic, but there was a wireless bug inside the Resistance hideout, and I heard the Peacekeepers talking on it. The flooding was due to the Amber Electric Power Plant.
Amber Electric Power Plant?
Kanai Ward's hydroelectric power plant that harnesses falling rain. They say it's a clean, green energy source. It gathers rainwater throughout the city and drains.
And the power plant was also.
Yep. Made by
Who could have guessed an Amaterasu power plant would be a problem?
Okay, so it's quite obvious. Who the culprit is then?
Mysterious suicide, bomb threat, and flooding. Well, to be fair, you're the one who's cursed, Matt.
I don't think it's a coincidence. An Amaterasu power plant. I want to invest.
But it could be related, right? Yes, let's. That's right, Fubuki. Finding the truth itself is an adventure.
Yeah, it's 100% the tech guy. We already have the information. He was swallowed up in it.
Yuma, if you had then again,
He's afraid
I'm
of
just
it.
repeating what my grandpa said.
It's getting really hard to say no now.
Girls bat their eyes and Master is suddenly help.
That's not it. Despite the danger, we have to go. We can't let the Peacekeepers pursue us forever. All right, let's go to.
Yes, let us all. Yep, let's go.
Let's not do any.
I found you, you vile criminals!
Let me go! I must turn back.
Mac. You're so fast.
Stop resisting! Criminals!
Hey, timestamp.
Wait! What? I got you now!
I'm sorry, I'm terrible at this.
Wait! What?
That's enough!
Behind us?
I'm not used to time events.
You have nowhere to run.
Give yourself up.
This is bad. Look!
Right! Yeah!
Wow, that was loud. What, D?
Ow!
D?
Too bad for you. You have nowhere to run.
This is bad.
I must act.
D? Why the hell is it D?
There they have nowhere to run.
Give yourself up.
This is bad. Look!
Right! Yeah!
Let's go!
Damn it! They got away!
I got a timestamp 45 through an hour.
What happened?
It looks like those slums we left. I know I have made the same mistake in the past. Did everyone in the city leave their water? Fubuki, you're so... I think she was serious.
From what I can tell, there aren't any peacekeepers around here.
I'm sure they prioritized eliminating the resistance, but now's our chance to see the power plant if you want.
The power plant is up ahead, right?
Hey, I see a boat of...
Maybe someone used it to evac...
I've never been on a boat before! So excited!
Is a boat really that interesting, given you can float?
Lester, you gotta hurry! Time for the tutorial! This might be a little tough for you, Master. That is amazing! Yuma, you know how to pilot a boat? I'm surprised too! You're amazing, Yuma! Well, it's pretty much sunk. Are there sharks and whales in here?
It's not the ocean, so I doubt it.
Yuma, watch out! You'll crash!
What was that?
It looked like a big safe. There's a bunch of other stuff drifting by like that. I'm sure it flowed out from the flooded... I am embarrassed to sound so naive, but a safe is a box where you store value. If so, is it safe for something so precious to be floating around? It should be fine. Airtight safes float because of the air inside. Oh, really? If nothing else, Informant's sure no... It'd be terrible if we crashed into it.
That's safe. I think I saw it some...
This security function makes it the best safe there is. Nowadays, even the bank and other important facilities use it in the commercial area. It's made by trusty old amateur.
That's right. It's the same as the one at the hideout. Something about this bothers me.
We better avoid bumping into the stuff drifting by. Otherwise, we might capsize.
I know, we have no idea if this boat is sturdy or not. For now,
Yes.
that must be the power plant. All right, what... This is...
Oh? Hey!
There doesn't appear to be anyone here. Maybe all the work...
There wasn't a blackout, so the building should still be functioning. This place is working hard, even while flooded. I should follow its example and keep... Hey, I think we can go in through there.
Wait, don't go.
It's all right. No one's here. She is a rather good informant. She deserves respect for putting her life on the line.
I doubt I could be so bold.
Looks like a regular office. There's some tea half gone on the table. People must have left in a hurry.
Let's check out this room. We might find out what happened here.
You can do it, Master!
It's too early to go back.
Master! Yuma,
Emergency notice to all power...
according to this, 2 accidents occurred near the power plant.
2 accidents?
Yeah. In the first one, the drainage channel that brings in rainwater to Marunouman District, it seems like there was a separate explosion at the drainage channel exactly when the phone booth blew up.
Another explosion near the water drainage channel. Is that why water overflowed into Marunouman District?
No. If it was just an accident, there'd still be plenty of drainage capacity. The city flooded because another accident pushed it over the edge.
What accident?
There's a reservoir upstream from the power plant. That's where they adjust the water used for generating power. But the valve that adjusts the water flow is malfunctioning.
Malfunctioning?
The valve's locked open, causing water to keep flowing.
I see. So they couldn't drain it quick enough, and it...
Hi.
Yeah, there's no doubt this...
Better write this down. Attention! Yuma, I believe this is about the power plant, right?
As far as I can tell, this appears like an ideal facility.
This area is at a lower elevation in Kanai Ward, so rainwater tends to pull up here.
And that's probably why it was the first...
Time for a little break.
It won't open.
Maybe water is pressing against the door.
Oh, right.
Looks like no one is really here. It must be...
Look around. I think that's about it. That should be everything I can... I think I understand the gist of the...
Arena! Second floor seating! If you see a terrorist, applaud!
What was that?
Peacekeepers? You are surrounded! Come out with your hands up and the only punishment you'll receive is a little pat on the head from Dominic's freakishly strong hand!
We can escape through that door. No good, it won't open.
Master? You're out of time. The terrorist really is here. They sold out one of their own. That's so funny. You terrorist clown. Look, Dominic's laughing his butt off.
Sold out their own?
We got an anonymous tip you were here. A certain friend was worried about your future. What's going on? Someone from the...
I'm not sure what's...
Yuma.
Please do it, Fubuki.
Now, don't try moving without permission. looks like a regular office. There's some tea half gone. Wait, when did you two start holding hands? This is as far as I can turn back time. Fubuki, what's the matter?
I'll explain later, Kurumi. The Peacekeepers are on their way. We need to get out of here.
What? I was about to do the old "you are surrounded, so come out with your hand." Why are you out here?
Damn, we're already surrounded. We have to turn back time and...
Yeah, I cannot. Once I have turned back home.
No.
Hello? What you talking about? Now, at this moment, the main focus is here! If this was reality TV, your faces would be totally blurred out right now. Hey, Dominic, you love throwing terrorists in the can, right? We found some terrorists for you to crush. Squish them into cans and ship them off to Director Yomi. Okay? Sorry. If I was... What do we do, Yuma?
We can't get captured here. The bomb threat, flooding, and I have to solve those...
That's where yours truly comes in!
Right. Shinigami.
Oh, fine. After all, I have to help when asked. The target is the mysterious death of that Shachi guy. And we now have enough clues for that. Here goes, Master! And your mouth is got you ready! Right! Mystery Labyrinth!
It's so weird. It's like the fourth time, but it's still so weird.
Oh my. Oh, time has stopped.
You're not surprised?
Well, this is not out of the ordinary for members of the Clockford family. But who did this?
Wait, excuse me?
She did?
Nice to meet you. Apologies for the delayed introduction. Why, thank you for the proper introduction. Pleased to meet you. Low-hanging, spitting butt sweep. This is terrible, Yuma. It appears we are both falling.
Yes, I know!
Down the rabbit hole we go!
Oh, yes, thank you. Save slot 3! No, I'm a slot. Save slot 2 because I'm cool like that. No, that was 3! Ah, ah.
Ow. This happens every time. There's gotta be a better way.
Yuma, it appears we are witnesses to a historic...
Huh?
I never would have imagined discovering an advanced civilization underneath Kanai Ward. There must be treasures sought by adventurers deep inside. Now, if I had known this was here, I would have brought along a whip and hat.
Fubuki, we're not underneath... And that's what happened.
That's it!
Huh?
This is exactly the adventure I have hidden treasure inside a labyrinth. Traps blocking our way. Dangerous monk, this labyrinth is the adventure I was born to take on.
I bit of an exaggerate.
Does she really not get it? Well, that figures. So, you must be the god of darkness possessing Yuma. You got it all wrong. I'm not the god of darkness. I'm the god of death.
She's like our guide for the Mystery Labyrinth.
Right. If you defy me, I'll abandon you in here. I see. You're the guide to hell that dwells in the labyrinth. Then you are plotting to interfere with us.
She doesn't get it.
It's like she's not listening. This is why I hate naive, sheltered skanks.
Naive? Sheltered? Calling me a skank is one thing, but sheltered? Yuma, I swear I shall conquer this labyrinth. I cannot abide this vulgar god of darkness calling me naive and sheltered.
Fubuki, please.
Anyway, Master, let's do it. We've got to put on a fiercer display than ever before for this sheltered skank.
Fiercer than usual?
Fubuki, just a heads up. Please don't take anything you're about to see in a weird way.
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
I am.
The god of darkness was concealing a weapon, and yet, Yuma, you have disarmed the god of darkness.
Master, we don't have time to deal with this. Just chop her up with the solution blade.
Absolutely not!
Here, I spat out the solution.
You are smuggling that many keys? You must be a serial burglar, god of darkness. Your crimes are far.
Seriously, you're such a dumb, sheltered skank. How do you hope to clear the mystery labyrinth?
You called me sheltered again.
There, calm down.
I refuse. I do not like conflict, but I will not stand idly by while being insulted. For the honor of the Clockford family name, I must fight.
Sheesh, give me a break.
Now, let's unriddle this mystery labyrinth! Our target?
I will not lose to the god of darkness. I will conquer this labyrinth sealed in...
This doesn't look...
Alright, well, we know who the culprit is.
I can see numbers.
It looks like a countdown. I told you a million times. The mystery labyrinth is the materialized form. Maybe this is a recreation of the countdown timer that...
You mean the bomb? Then...
It'll go kaboom! You...
What's funny about that?
Did you set up the bomb in this labyrinth? I see. Yuma, we must hurry. If we take, let us make all haste to obtain the
Wait! Jeez. It's too dangerous for Fubuki to go alone. Although, maybe not. She could use her ability...
Oh, I should let you know. Fortes can't be used in here.
Huh? Really?
That sheltered skank is just tagging along inside the mystery labyrinth. She won't be able to use her abilities.
Oh, now I'm worried.
Fubuki?
Oh, Yuma, take a look at this. These cute.
Those are cues. It's a materialized mystery. Ah! She's already buried beneath the.
Oh, another round oddity.
A phantom.
Found you! You're a terrorist, bomber, murderer, and a maggot who doesn't deserve to live. You murdered Shachi from the Resistance, didn't you? Killing your own people
I didn't do it. When I got to the roof.
I can't hear you. Sorry, I don't listen to criminals.
How horrifying. So these are the.
You summon such dangerous. Think what you want, but you can't move forward until you boom kill these things.
Ugh. Get healthy.
Let us do it, Yuma.
Hey, Dominic, you're good at doing laundry. Grab a washboard and give their filthy heart.
Alright, here we go. That's cute. That's just I assumed she was a shark.
Just admit it. Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse. All to make it look like a suicide. Like no witnesses up there.
Oh, there's so many.
That's right.
Just admit it. Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof. How terrible of you to shoot an ally. You even planted the gun on his corpse. All to make it look like a suicide. With no witnesses up there. You did as you pleased. Go die and be reborn already, okay? Say,
But
just admit it. Faster shooting Shachi on the hideout's roof.
this is the truth. No, I'm not the one who shot him. I was still on this. The security footage proof.
The monsters. Yuma, you defeated those monsters. Splendid. As a sign of my respect, may I call you the Warrior of Light?
What? What's with? Okay, I gotta ask this. I need a screenshot.
Warrior of Light?
What is with Warrior of Darkness, Warrior of Light?
By the way, Yuma, why were they accusing you of being the culprit?
Oh yeah, Fubuki, you don't remember the case. There was a murder, and I'm a suspect.
There's no way the Warrior of Light can be a murderer.
I was seen under incriminating circumstances. Not only was I a suspected terrorist, but I was also spotted next to a corpse on the roof of a building.
Was there no one else on the roof?
No one. There was nowhere to hide up there, and no other exits.
Well, that does sound awfully suspicious, Yuma. Things would go much easier if you just confess.
I told you I didn't do it! Whoa, what's happening?
I understand now. This place is going to...
I know that!
I can float, so it's not a problem for me. But
I know that too!
come on, Master, concentrate!
This way! Fubuki, let's...
Huh? You mean...
It's alright, we should be fine. Come on, Fubuki! What's wrong? You need...
I am not very good at physical activity.
Huh?
I cannot do it. I like the
Fubuki, you're an adventurer, aren't you? You should be able to jump this.
Very well. I shall reach out as far as possible. Please catch me if I fail to make...
Fubuki! That was close.
It's too early to relax. Come on, keep going! Thank you, Yuma. Something is off. I attempted to rewind time.
About that, you can't use your abilities while inside.
Huh? Is this the work of the God of Darkness? Her frightening power has sealed... So you finally know.
I wish you'd quit trying to make things worse.
With your precious powers gone, you're nothing but a hindrance in this labyrinth.
You dick.
Now stay put and keep out of trouble. Hindrance? About the murder weapon. The victim was...
Yeah, the muzzle of the gun at the crime scene was still hot. Out of the 6 bullets loaded in it, only one of them had an empty, which means the bullet that killed Shachi absolutely came from the gun he was... Fubuki?
I am... What, still thinking about that? You can't solve mysteries, you can't use your abilities, you can barely move, you've got no courage, so yeah, you're basically a hindrance, an obstacle. Now beat it!
Fubuki, are you okay?
I am fine. I can stand on my own. Yuma, I am terribly sorry. From here on...
You don't have to worry about it. If anything stands in our way, we'll work...
No. This is something I must become strong enough to take on the world. Hey, looks like she's getting motivated. Sometimes playing the bad guy.
Playing? But you're always like this.
I am curious. Are you really a detective in training, Yuma? You seem far more experienced with adventuring than I am. You even have the title of Warrior of Light.
You gave me that...
Master's an expert at getting dragged into other people's business. He's been forced around the block a few times. He's got a great mentor, too. In contrast, I have nothing. And my only merit is useless here. Too bad, so sad. You're not gonna make it through here. Oh, getting hurry up. Master, help me on... Even if you didn't fire the gun... A friend could have done it for you! over to you. You planted it in Shachi's hand. That was your magic master plan! Huh? Where was the shot taken? There's one spot where the shot could have been made. You shot from the roof of the building next door!
Nope.
Smash through this mystery.
The neighboring building didn't have any windows. So the only way... But that building was taller than the... If the victim was sniped from that height, the gunshot wound would have been... But the gunshot wound through his head... Based on the gunshot wound, it's impossible for the bullet to have traveled from the roof of the neighboring...
I get it. Since the wound ran parallel to the roof, the shooter...
Well, it could be that the victim's head was at an angle at the time of impact. But in that case, we would have found the bullet lodged in the roof.
The monster conjures falsehoods to impede our progress.
But it's strange that they insist it was a homicide. If I'm not the culprit, it'd make more sense to rule it as...
That's because it is one. They're insisting it's a homicide to cover...
So you finally revealed your...
Huh?
Yuma, do not be swayed by this deceiver. This case is...
Assuredly. And...
The victim carried a gun, did he not? If so, he could have used it to combat the peacekeepers pursuing him, and yet, he hastily turned the gun on. I do not believe the victim was so cornered that he would commit
That actually...
That's a good point. Even if he wanted to avoid using his gun, he could have at least used it to threaten them.
So it must be a homicide.
No! Suicide!
Homicide!
Suicide!
There are...
Huh?
The letters are... Does Yuma's blood contain holy powers? Yuma, you are more than the warrior of light. You are the...
Sure, that's... Is this a suicide?
It is clearly a...
Nuh-uh! It...
Right here!
I'm sure this is the right way.
I knew it! This case had to be a homicide.
If it was a homicide, someone else had to have been on the roof, right? But Master, you were on the emergency stairwell, and the peacekeepers were behind the door. Which means no one could have gotten off that roof. How did the culprit shoot the victim and get away? See? If it wasn't a suicide, then what happened? You better explain yourself.
Very well, I shall. I completely agree with what Yuma said.
I didn't say anything.
So what do you think, Master?
You mean why I think it's a homicide? I don't really have a solid reason why yet.
We're trapped!
Oh no!
Come on, spit it out. The mystery labyrinth won't wait forever, you know.
I know!
Yuma!
If it was in fact a homicide, there would be some clue left behind to the crimes. If I can just remember...
Oh, like this? Here, this is everything left at the scene. This should be easy mode. I made sure to pull everything straight out of your memory, Master.
I'm sure there's a clue pointing to a homicide hidden here.
We do not have much time.
There must be something suspicious. There has to be a clue. I have to find it. The door! The door is suspicious! Yes, there...
Totally wrong. Math.
Right! There's nothing suspicious about the door of the... I know, it's this!
Oh, the wall stop.
That is the gun that fired the fatal shot, right?
There's something unique. A revolver cylinder normally swings out to the... But the gun found at the scene swings out to the right.
I see. That is unusual. You really are the hope.
It got even longer. This gun was apparently custom made for shot...
Junk Shock Geezer said that too. How does that prove this was a hum?
I don't know anything else about it. It's happening again?
Of course. You haven't solved the...
Yuma, over there! Could you try shooting it with the gun?
I'm no marksman. Oh, but it could work inside the mystery labyrinth. If this gun is... Huh? It's not loaded?
If you can't shoot it, then you're still missing some...
Something? I can't shoot the gun until I figure that out?
No, Yuma?
Why was Shachi's gun built like this in the first place? The reason why must be...
Are you saying... Oh, fine. Listen to your story. Go!
Left-handed. Left-handed. He was holding the gun on his left hand before. Yep. This is where they confirm it. Yeah, it was clearly a left-handed gun. Now I just need E. E, F. Give me T.
That's it! The reason the cylinder swings out to the right is to let him reload while still holding the gun, and if he was right-handed, it would be very difficult to reload if the cylinder... If Shachi was right-handed, he wouldn't have commissioned his... Which means Shachi is left-handed!
All thanks to your...
No, it is thanks to Yuma's deduct.
What? But we'd all be flattened by now if it wasn't for my assist.
I will never believe the God of Darkness...
Sure, say what you want. Anyway, let's hurry.
Right.
You were so close to figure...
Yeah, got it.
Look! Another
Alrighty! We're here as your official roadblock because the homicide route ends here. That Shachi terrorist committed right, Dominic?
You kept insisting it was a
These monsters are cheaters!
Maybe they're cheaters.
Are you defending?
I'm not defending them. I can't even follow this whole monsters and God of Darkness story you have going.
Now's not the time to be fighting!
Bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! Watch carefully for what the opponent says. Select
Got it.
bad luck! Looks like it's a dead end! You can't proceed! Because it wasn't a homicide! Shachi definitely committed suicide!
My claim doesn't hold up! No! Shachi didn't commit suicide! All the evidence points to the—
You know you're super annoying, right? Fine. So what if the gun was designed for the left hand? You can still shoot yourself. Shachi shot himself with the gun in his dominant hand.
This is the truth! Shachi was left-handed, but he was found dead. There's no reason he'd use his non-dominant hand to commit suicide. It's an obvious contradiction. When the culprit tried to make it appear like a suicide, they put the gun in the wrong, which means someone else was involved in Shachi's death. This death...
You managed once again. That confirms it.
Seems like it.
Huh? The God of Darkness admit— No!
You know, I don't really care. Just keep helping my master.
Let's...
Dun 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 dun.
The culprit made a pretty cliche mistake getting the victims.
Perhaps the culprit doesn't know that Shachi's custom gun was... Shachi rarely carried his gun, so they probably never saw him...
Huh. Why would he go through the trouble of getting a custom gun deep down? Do you think he was just like any other?
Maybe the gun...
A gift?
A woman named Iruka manages the Resistance's weapons. She was...
Gifting a gun is so romantic. It delights my...
It does?
Well, thanks to the culprit's mistake, we now know this was a homicide. But we still have a lot of unanswered questions.
Where the culprit shot Shachi.
Yep. Even if this case is a homicide, that's still a mystery.
But if you know it was, in fact, a homicide, then I have no idea what it could be. But I am for you are he who tames the god of darkness. Holy Grail.
Right here!
That was the right answer, but if he was shot on the roof, doesn't that mean the culprit?
The culprit placed the gun in Shachi's hand to make it look. That means they had to be there in person. The
But Yuma, you said...
That's what we have to figure. When I heard the shot, I was halfway up the emergency stairs, and in that time, the culprit vanished like a cloud of smoke.
Where could the murderer...
This is...
We're back at the crime scene.
Follow the culprit.
You need to escape in the same...
Though it is fairly high, would it...
There's nowhere to hang something like Plus. From this height, it'd be tough for someone to get down, and...
You probably couldn't jump down onto a mat from this height either. You'd die no matter how you landed.
Is it easier to imagine that the...
No, that's...
I see.
Well, it's safe.
Is it easier to imagine using a rope or some... Or perhaps they used a hot air balloon?
But those high voltage lines would get in the way. You'd never reach the next bit.
Oh,
That's what you're...
as the culprit...
Wait. Master was...
What are you saying?
I mean, when the crime...
Yet
Hey, I'm just telling...
I don't know if the culprit realized I was there. The footage from the security camera positioned here, which makes it hard to imagine.
Yuma, this is bad. We have
And yet, we can't...
This isn't funny! At this rate, we'll run out of...
What are we supposed to do?
There's no other way besides finding the culprit's escape route.
Where are the entrances for cast members? And the hidden entryways for...
This isn't an attraction.
Well then, why do you haunt Yuma if you cannot even do your job? The god of darkness who cannot guide...
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You
Here he is.
The culprit must have been on their roof when they can... But how? Wait... What if the culprit destroyed evidence?
What? Destroy and leave it to yours truly. Oh,
You're going to recreate the...
if you don't remember it, then I've got no choice. I'll make it a gentle beating this time around. So, which memory do you...
How about when Shachi first called me up to the roof? The culprit wouldn't have done anything to the scene yet. I can even compare it to...
Alrighty, leave it to me.
What is this?
Let's do it, Master!
It can't be!
Are you alright, Yuma?
I'm in so much pain.
The corpse is gone. I believe all that happened.
Not much time passed between when you first reached. If nothing changed, then
Hang on. There must...
I wrenched this memory out of your tiny brain, so your time limit is until the pain in your head goes away.
Got it. It seems like there's nothing of note on... What is that? A storm drain? Has that always been there? Oh, right. The explosion. The explosion that happened right after I found the body must have buried it in rubble. So the drain was covered after a mysterious explosion.
Like a professional diver. Oh. So the storm crate was the drain was open.
Find anything, Master?
Yeah, I might have found a clue that
Really?
Mystery phantoms!
Chirp, 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 chirp. You're still fantasizing about all this nonsense.
He committed suicide. There's nobody to. After all, there's no place a culprit could run to. No one can run off a rooftop.
no one could escape the rooftop.
Which means if you can disprove that, then we'll defeat them and press forward. What's with these weirdo fantasies? I'm saying Shachi committed suicide. You're such a maggot. There is no other culprit. No one could have left that rooftop.
That claim doesn't hold up! No, there is a culprit! There's a way to...
Ugh, such a drag. You're still talking about that? What a downer!
Understand.
The culprit had to be on the roof if it's not suicide. So, where did the culprit go? You can't escape through the roof's door. You can't escape down the emergency stairs. Or was the culprit on the roof the whole time? All impossible! There's simply no place to run.
I'll slash through this mystery! No, there is a way out!
Don't let any shady statement slip by. The drain? Without it? What's that got to do with fleeing from the roof? How did a culprit escape? Go ahead and try answering that!
With this, I'll expose the truth! That's right! The culprit dove into the train from the... That was the culprit's escape!
They disappeared. To leap into a storm drain from atop a roof? Is Such an adventurous stunt, truly.
I wasn't sure about that as well. But if the I think that has to be the... The culprit opened the storm drain's grates beforehand and jumped from the roof right after committing the crime. The Doya district was flooded, so naturally the drain would have been filled with water. Then, the culprit swam away.
It would only take a few seconds to escape the roof that way. So the culprit used a bomb to blow up the area, which covered...
Why? We defeated
The problem here was follow the culprit's escape.
So we have to leap into the drain?
I have to jump, and now more drains have suddenly appeared. What is happening?
Master, you have to make up your mind and jump!
No, I don't! I'm already falling! This way!
Going to China.
We actually made it.
I felt as if...
It's not over yet. Looks like all the suspects are here.
Must we fight all of them? Even Yuma... they fled!
Then we better chase after them.
Chase scenes are common in adventures, but are you certain the culprit is among them?
There are only two ways the culprit could get a hold of Shachi's gun, the murder weapon. Either steal it from the safe or get it from Shachi himself. In any case, the only ones who could have done it are members of the Resistance.
Is it possible the culprit took the victim's gun by force? If so, a complete stranger could have done it.
But if someone tried to take his gun, I'm sure Shachi would have drawn it and threatened them. If so, the culprit would have realized their target was left-handed.
I see. That would conflict with a cover-up attempted at the crime scene.
Also, the culprit issued a proclamation on behalf of the Resistance against the... At the time, I didn't understand why it was sent to the Peacekeeper, but it must have been to corner Shachi by steering the Peacekeeper toward the hideout. The culprit then ambushed him when he arrived on the roof.
Which means the culprit anticipated.
Perhaps it was a planned escape route the Resistance had decided. If they fled using the emergency stairs, it would be easy to shake. As a matter of fact, the Peacekeepers were held up there. If he hadn't been killed, he would have escaped.
So all of it was calculated. Whoever it is, they are truly frightening.
And that culprit is among them? Have we organized all the clues we've got so far?
But how long will they keep running?
Master! Over there!
A giant water?
In here, you always find the culprit if you keep solving mysteries. So the only to solve mysteries! Come on! I'm counting!
Got it!
That would be necessary for the culprit.
In order to commit this crime, the most important requirement is to be an excellent swimmer. Jumping from that height into a storm drain would also require training and experience. Maybe they had high diving experience through swimming competitions.
We finally caught up.
The truth is crystal clear. The one.
I wouldn't kill anyone!
I didn't kill anyone!
It's you, Icardi! You took advantage of your swimming skills.
Huh? What? No! That's insane! I'm not the culprit! That's bullshit! I didn't kill Shachi! I'm not the culprit!
Such a foreboding presence. Is this the true identity?
But most of the mystery has already been solved. Master, let's solve this thing.
Right.
I don't understand it. It may be a double.
Not the culprit! Where's your evidence? There are other Resistance members! I know! Margala is the culprit! Margala shot Shachi on the roof!
This is the truth! Margala has an alibi! It's impossible!
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit! Iruka knows a lot about handling guns! She killed Shachi!
That's right!
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
I tried to click that. Damn it.
For now.
That's what...
If it's not Margala, then Iruka is the culprit. Iruka knows a lot about handling guns. She killed Shachi! And made it look like suicide!
I'll slash through this mystery! Iruka designed the handgun, so she knew she never would have made that mistake.
It's not Margala. It's not Iruka. But you still can't say I'm the culprit. The culprit is Servath! He killed Shachi on the roof! And messed with the corpse! Then escaped through the drain!
This is the truth! Servath was traumatized after once nearly drowning, so there's no way he would have dove into a drain.
Yuma, you did it! You defeated the monster! Huh?
But that's strange. We found the culprit and also cut. But the truth still hasn't appeared. Where is the real culprit's soul?
The countdown hasn't stopped yet.
Perhaps there is a secret final boss? Wait, I know.
Stop. If anything, I'm the secret protagonist.
Moving on. This means we haven't revealed the truth of this. Maybe it's because we don't have a solid
The overall...
There's no mistake that Ikari made Shachi's murder look like, but we don't know why he did. If you wanted to kill him, there are simpler ways to do it.
So we need to find the motive. As long as that's an unknown.
The water is flowing.
Oh, so it is.
The water flows. If the Mystery Labyrinth is a reflection of reality,
Then let's see where it leads us.
You know, this case seems to involve water, and the slums where the crime took place are flooded. Like the entire commercial.
right. Given that, the truth. A dead end? Looks like it's linked to that.
Hey, Master? Maybe it's a giant bomb.
What?
Oh my.
You shouldn't be!
I'm sure this is the heart of this mystery labyrinth. So there's Master, you just gotta defuse this bomb too.
This.
If you can solve the mystery, the bomb will stop ticking. So really, it's no different.
Good luck, Yuma. I am confident that you can... You'll be...
Okay, I'll try.
Seems like that was correct.
That has to mean there are more.
You mean the diversion.
Since they made me defuse the bombs, the culprit's goal wasn't to... They just wanted to frame me as a terrorist to put the peacekeeper... That's why they set up such a complex, time-consuming...
I meant I just...
What? I have...
Look, you can find her a dictionary later. For now,
Right.
I apologize, Yuma.
There's no need to apologize.
Yuma.
Master, you're too reliant on others. Well, I'm sure you can do.
You... the god of dark...
Focus! You're out of... Yes! The countdown stopped!
Great work, you...
So the culprit's real goal... They used the bomb threat to draw the Peacekeeper's attention toward me. Meanwhile, the culprit sabotaged the valves of the power plants and the reservoir to flood Marunouman District.
But what's the point in doing that?
Perhaps they wished to sow chaos throughout the city. The Resistance was challenging the Peacekeepers.
Then why not just detonate the bombs? A lot simpler than flooding the place.
It's true. If their goal was to cause chaos, they could have just used the bombs. Considering that, the culprit must not have wanted to destroy the place.
There! We finally cornered you!
Wait! Please hear me out. This was... Shachi's wish.
Shachi's wish?
Shachi was always... He wanted to close the gap between the rich and poor. This mission was to flood Marunaman district. To send the... But flooding the place is just terrorism. It would only make them angry. Not... So Shachi decided he wanted me to kill him. To make it look... Shachi gave his life for this mission. If you are you really going to disregard his... Now that you see the truth?
Very well. I understand your circumstances.
No.
That's a lie. Shachi didn't want...
How would you know? You know nothing about the
I've heard him speak. Shachi valued human lives more than anything.
Resistance isn't a terrorist group. We don't kill people. We won't fight them with violence. We're gonna take them down the right way.
Shachi wouldn't resort to something as foul as this. Sacrifice? Dying wish?
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
You will pay for this. I'll expose the truth and defend
Oh, we're at the end? So it wasn't a double. Huh. Weird.
Let's head to the truth, Master!
Not stupid! No! I can do it! Shut up! Get away from me! That's bullshit! Stop! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Damn it all! Go away! Stay away from me! Stop! 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 You're an outsider. What do you know? You have no idea what we went through in the slums. This is a declaration of our beliefs as part of the resistance. We have to defeat Amaterasu Corporation. That's why we plunged the city into chaos. Shachi gave up his own life for that. This is what Shachi wanted. Shachi told me to do it. This was all to defeat Amaterasu Corp. We were in a noble battle to end the disparity between rich and poor! You're wrong! Huh? Come on!
Say!
That's right.
this. It is the truth of the case. Your plan has nothing to do with Shachi. You just wanted to take the safes!
Huh?
Many facilities in Marunouman District use safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. These safes are completely airtight, and they can actually float.
Oh! We did see some safes floating around Marunouman.
The culprit knew they could float, and planned to exploit that to steal all the safes from the bank. The safes would normally be too heavy to move, but they'd be easy to take if they were...
So, it was a bank heist?
Yes, that's right. That's the truth behind... You took advantage of Kanai Ward's unique features in your plan to rob the... This isn't what the Resistance believed in.
We didn't, Mask, now that we've exposed the truth of this case.
Right. Let's go, Shinigami. I'll charge my solution blade with a...
Step right up, step right up! A bomb scare, a flood, and a suicide to throw the whole town into chaos! True bombs are about to be dropped! Time for the deduction denouement!
It all started with a request from the Resistance. Shachi asked me to set up security cameras around the city.
You got those cameras from someone by the name of Servan. But they had bombs inside them.
I had no idea, so I set up those camera bombs all around the city. The culprit hijacked Shachi's original plan and conducted a series of crimes. The bomb set up in the phone booth of Marunouman District exploded first. Luckily, there were no casualties. But the culprit also bombed the drain in Marunouman District at the same time.
Someone snitched and said you were responsible. But that must have been the culprit too.
Since the Peacekeepers' eyes were on me, it made it easier to pull off the rest of their crimes. The culprit took Shachi's gun and went to the roof of the Resistance hideout in Doya District.
Shachi followed soon after. I saw him being chased by the Peacekeepers. The culprit was waiting there to ambush him.
I was heading up the emergency stairs to the roof, but along the way...
Bang! We heard a ringing gunshot!
Shachi was ambushed by the culprit and shot to death. Once it was finished, they placed the gun in Shachi's right hand to make it look like a suicide.
But it was actually a left-handed gun!
borderline. With their cover set up, the culprit jumped into the open drain and escaped from the roof unseen.
I thought it was impossible to jump off the roof. But the area was already flooded, so the drain was filled with water.
Right after the escape, I arrived on the rooftop and discovered Shachi's body.
And kaboom! The hideout exploded!
The drain was buried in the rubble from this explosion. A bomb had been set in advance to hide the killer's escape. After that, we all went around town trying to defuse the bombs. The culprit took advantage of the chaos to open the valve of the reservoir upstream from the power plant.
Since the drain had been dammed in the explosion, when all that backed up water had even more added to it, Marunamon District became totally drenched and shitty.
Right, it became a drenched city. Marunamon District is now flooded. Many facilities have safes made by Amaterasu Corporation. The banks are no exception.
These safes are heavy and difficult to move, but because they're so airtight, they can float on water.
As a result, they all floated out of the flooded banks. Collecting these safes was the culprit's true goal.
Sinking an entire district just to be a small-time looter. I can't tell if the guy thinks big or small.
The only ones who could commit these crimes were the resistance leaders with access to Shachi's gun.
And only one guy was a good enough swimmer to dive right into the drain.
Shachi really did try to save the city. But the culprit not only took over his plan, but killed and framed him.
This criminal lost his pride and dignity as a member of the Resistance, becoming nothing more than a money grubber. And his true identity is...
Hey, Cardi! It was you! Finished!
I hate this city. I was sick of all of Shachi's idealistic nonsense. Fighting, that's why. I was gonna take the money. It's this city that's wrong.
Is this the hidden treasure?
I think so. I felt the same way when I first...
So, I was not much help after all.
That's not true. You're...
Really?
Yeah.
I am grateful to have... I think it helped...
Well, you are gonna forget all of it soon.
I am sorry for being so rude.
What?
I assumed you were a vulgar god of darkness.
Yeah, that's pretty rude of you.
But now I realize that you have been a wonderful guide. When you said you believed in Yuma, I realized there was a bond of trust between the two of you. And now, frankly, I adore you. Please consider being my friend.
You're gonna forget it all anyway.
Yuma, while I may be one day, I hope the labyrinth-delving elite bomb diffuser, he who tames the god of darkness, holy great detective warrior of light. You truly are amazing, Yuma.
That title is getting
Enough chit-chat. It's time for the part.
Huh? What is it? Wait a minute. Do you mean we are going to leap into the basin?
No. It's time to boot kill the bad guy! Surging bloodlust. Overflowing despair. The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case! Death to all deplorables! Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth!
We've returned from the Mystery Labyrinth, but we're still in grave danger.
Master, the culprit isn't here, so there's solving the Mystery Labyrinth doesn't help.
Come on! Why do
It is what it is. Never give up.
But this time...
Now, Dominic, go nuts and crush their little heads. What?
That's enough.
Sorry to keep you waiting, my man. You too, princess?
Tsuhiko! Alora!
The both of you are safe.
What do you think of my grand entrance? Fitting for a charismatic leader, no?
Master detectives with the same! Unlike a certain trainee.
Hey, big guy! You're messing with the wrong dude. The criminal you're looking for is right here.
What?
That's...
Chigyako! And...
Vivia, did you forget already? I haven't had much screen time, and my name's hard to remember, so I don't blame you.
I was worried about you, Fubuki. And the trainee, too, I guess. I'm kidding. Just joking around.
Everyone is...
Wait, you're gonna cry? Where did you all come from? You know what'll happen if you interfere with the...
Like I said, you're messing with the wrong dude. The ones who planted those bombs were the Resistance people on that boat over there. Too bad one of them died from a heart attack. I have no idea why, but if you run an autopsy, you'll find that the cause of death wasn't a homicide.
In other words, Yuma is innocent. Or do peacekeepers punish the innocent?
You can prove his innocence?
You heard her. You got something to say?
I was threatened by Hikari to make those devices. I didn't know what was going on. It's true! I didn't know about the big robbery, and I didn't think that would happen to Shachi! It was all set up by Hikari! Please! I'll confess everything I know!
We captured them on a boat in front of the bank. Safe deposit boxes owned by the wealthy were floating nearby. They were caught red-handed. One can conclude that the events in question were all part of a bank robbery planned by Ikari.
The leader of the Resistance was also murdered to pin the crimes on him.
After stealing the safes, they were planning to leave. Ironically, Ikari died of a sudden. Trying to take more money than you can carry will only lead. Seems like an expensive...
What about the other leaders of the Resistance? Margala and Aruka. You're saying they had no...
Anyway, we're taking Yuma with us. You got no problem with that, right?
Alrighty, gang. Looks like we're free to go.
Yes!
The Peacekeeper lady's still staring at me. I don't know about...
Now that we've handed over the resistance, the rest is up. Come on, everyone!
I think this solves the case for the time being. Another person died. Just because he committed a crime doesn't make it right for me. He took advantage of Shachi's death, and I hunted him, and thanks to that...
Why do you look so sad? Are you always like this when you solve a case?
Huh? What?
Yuma, you weren't in the wrong.
Huh?
Even if others disagree, I will all... So please, don't...
If you ask me if what I did was right or wrong, I don't...
That's not true!
But I don't need to be right.
Conviction?
The strength of a heart that refuses to yield. Or maybe it's like a detective's creed. It's something I don't have yet. I don't know where to turn.
It doesn't seem that way to Yuma. You saved me because you wanted to help someone, and you got dragged into this mess because you wanted to help the Resistance and the...
That has nothing to do with being a detective.
Is that so? A detective with the conviction to do what any human would normally do is... This is embarrassing, so I'll only say this once. Even if you deny it yourself, I believe you are in the right. That's why I hope you'll always be a detective.
That was close. Sheesh. Someone has been a huge trouble. Yuma, the way you keep dragging us into trouble is pure genius.
Oh, he's so...
It wasn't...
Jeez, you're lucky we even noticed what happened.
Speaking of, where were you all? I searched all over...
That's what I want to ask. I told you about the emergency meeting place for this sort of stuff.
Meeting place?
The multi-purpose building where the detective agency used to be. I brought you there the day you arrived. Ah, I didn't tell you?
This is the first time I've heard about it.
Seriously? I see. Guess I forgot to mention it. Then again, you did arrive. Yeah, that must be it. Yep.
Wait, you're just sweeping it under the rug? I was in a lot of trouble back there.
Sorry about that. Well, everyone's okay, so still, weren't you with him, Fubuki? I know I told you about the...
Yep, I just remembered right now.
Figures. Well, I'm glad to see you're safe too, Fubuki.
Still, I'm surprised you weren't fooled by the bomb threat and saw the real motive was the bank robber.
That's because a certain sleepyhead woke up today. We arrived at the truth this time thanks to Vivia's investigation.
So that unmotivated, anemic vampire helped?
I was just lucky. I noticed the abnormal water levels. Saw the hydroelectric power plant's drainage channel from above.
From above?
I just happened to see it from a bird's eye view. Observation is the foundation to being a detective. To a detective, the act of deduction is like a game, and the truth is what a detective desires. Like a precious stone, it's something I'd desire if I stared at it too long. Because it's a pain in the ass.
I have no idea.
At the very least, his statement...
I want to die someday.
He's incomprehensible as usual, but it's amazing how...
Hey, Master?
What is it?
Never mind. Maybe it's my imagination.
Anyway, that solves it. Whoa, what? I thought we were done!
Hey, sewer rats.
Yomi Hellsmile, director of the Peacekeepers.
Damn. How did the city end up like this? Why are a bunch of terrorists getting in our way? Why is I was finally able to guide this foolish city down the right. I keep saying I'll teach these fools what law and order is all about. But now, there's another bunch who defy me. Disrupt... Hey! Why is that? When will peace finally come to this place?
Now? understand you're irritated, but let's all relax for a second.
So what do you want with us?
Hand over that terrorist immediately. Otherwise, you will all receive the death penalty.
Huh? Death penalty?
When you say terrorist, you mean Yuma? Because that...
Regardless of who the mastermind is, the fact of the matter is, he planted bombs around the city. Do you think you can just plead ignorance? Even small crimes cannot go. That is the meaning of justice.
No, but he...
Chief, let me go.
Don't get hasty. This is just an excuse to capture...
But at this rate, everyone here will be...
I've already told you that self-sacrifice is worthless here. I can neutralize them all in under 25 seconds.
Knock it off, Halara. How many of us would also die in that same amount of time?
If things go bad, then I will turn back time.
If you get taken out first, it's the end for all of us. I won't make such a dangerous bet.
Then what do we do? Everyone's gonna get killed in this ring!
Let me think about this real fast. Yeah, 25 seconds. It's too long.
If I turn myself in, at least everyone else will be spared.
Yuma! Master, it is too dangerous to let yourself... Let's just turn tail and flee!
I won't abandon them.
Keep letting everyone take advantage...
Wait, Yuma. In that case...
What are you saying? You have to...
Don't be dumb. I'm the chief of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, and you're one of my detectives. It's only right for me to take responsibility.
Alright, filthy maggots. Are you done playing around?
Hi. You scared the shit out of me. Why are you just standing there?
You'll reconsider your beliefs after a single night. Once you go through my torture, not only will you sell out your friends,
You scared the
you'll
shit out
beg
of
me
me.
to kill them to save yourself.
I can reduce it to 20 seconds. Yasuhiko, Livia, please look after the others.
I guess we have to do this.
This is such a pain. Where has my peace and quiet gone?
Freeze! If you resist, you'll be executed on the spot.
Stay back! Don't touch my master!
What's going on?
Director Yomi! Something is falling from the sky!
It's the master.
Oh my. Even though we're friends, you've already forgotten my name? I'm
Holy
Makoto
sh-
Kagutsuchi.
Kev, you scared the shit out of me. Sorry about that, all whoever is watching this. I just wanted to talk with my wife a little bit, who woke up and scared.
What is it? Oh, you want to know about this hot air balloon? Cool, huh? I flew here from the tower.
From the tower? What do you want?
Hello, Yomi. I'll take care of the rest, so you can leave now.
You intend to let these criminals run free? Just because you're the CEO of Amaterasu doesn't give you free rein to disrupt Kanai Ward's peace.
Amaterasu CEO? Is this weird guy in a mask?
Hey, Yuma, when did you meet such a big shot?
It just sorta
Hello, detectives. This is the first time we've met, besides Yuma. Huh? You want to know why I'm wearing this mask? Well, I was born a prince in a certain nation, but while still young, I was dragged into a revolution. The nation was overthrown and the royal family had their titles stripped away. My family was killed. I was the only one spared. The revolutionaries imprisoned me because they had other... I was forced to wear a mask to conceal my face. That mask was designed to never come off. And now, the mask has become...
He's talking way too long, and none of it sounds true at all.
The story changed from last time.
I didn't ask about your history.
Yomi, I don't want to quarrel with you here. I really would hate for things to escalate. Just this once. May I ask you to withdraw? Please.
You get one. There won't be a second. As for you sewer rats, you best be prepared. The next time you catch my eye, if you don't like it, go back to the sewers.
Phew! That clears my vision up. There were too many people for me to see behind this mask. Now that things are all resolved, let's walk home.
Hey, wait a minute!
Seems like a lot has happened since we first met. The look on your face has changed. Did you get taller?
I doubt I could grow taller in such a short time, but a lot has happened. Are you really...
No need for formalities. Call me Makoto. And yes, it's true.
That means you're the top-ranking person at...
I guess you could put it that way.
I thought he worked there, but who could have guessed he was so high up the ladder?
You said you wanted to stop the Peacekeepers, but don't you have the authority to dismiss them?
A company isn't that simple. One careless act, and I'd be the one dismissed. The power in Amaterasu Corporation is currently imbalanced and very fragile. At this rate, it won't be long until they control everything, besides me. If you want to strike the Peacekeepers, you must gather all the firepower you can and take them out in a single shot. Anything less will be like cutting off a lizard's tail. Yomi is the Peacekeeper's heart and brain. He'll be unscathed. If I could gather evidence of his evil actions, I'd declare his exile publicly for the world to see. In any case, you can speak to me when you require help. I'll run to your aid with my awesome hot air balloon. Or shall I say the Peacekeepers may have me beat in numbers, but my love for Kanai Ward rivals them.
Right.
Well, I'll excuse myself now.
Hey, hold on! There's still more we need to go over.
I'm sorry, but it's time for prayer. I pray for Kanai Ward's peace across all... I pray each hour of the day, so I am rather busy. I must hurry back.
He doesn't intend on taking us seriously.
Oh, by the way, you should check out where your agency used to be.
Huh?
It's a surprise.
Sounds kinda shady, but I guess I can play along. We have no...
Did you give us a new? Yep.
Are you kidding me? It's
completely back to normal. His cursed powers have conjured a submarine.
Oh, my agent!
I can't be genuinely happy about this. It may be bugged to eavesdrop on us.
Is my beautiful bed of peace and quiet still there? If not, then let me die.
Okay, who's Vivius? Freaking voice actor. I love them. Alex Lee. Luke, okay. From Street Fighter 6. Secret level, swordsman. Using. Okay. Dynasty Warriors. Roman Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven. That's cute. Then 4 Knights of Lancelot. Yes. Rent a girlfriend. Come on. Oh, he's Drake from the Bad Batch. Okay. I don't know. These are a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Chief, there's a letter here. Looks like it's from Makoto.
Let's see what it says.
To the detectives of the Nocturnal Detective Agency, this is my gift to you for solving this case. It is proper payment for your work, so please accept it. The souls of Kanai Ward's residents are with you. Their war carries on. I have high hopes for you all. From the highest point in Kanai Ward, with love, Makoto Kagutsuchi.
High hopes? Why would the CEO of Amaterasu... Well, he did ask us to accept this, so...
He must be planning to manipulate us in the power struggle for the company.
Also, he had an odd face for someone who is supposed.
No, that was clearly a
mask.
Where do I even begin? Yuma, you take care of this.
I'll explain it. Fubuki, so a mask is...
Wait, why did you follow us here? Don't you know this is our top secret?
Don't sweat the small stuff. Besides, an informant is practically a detective anyway. Right, Yuma?
Huh? You gotta be kidding me. You two still have the hots for each other. I guess it's fine. I support you. You're a fully Desuhiko-approved couple.
Wait! I won't allow it! Master is far too young for that.
Oh, I just remembered. When I was watching from above, a resident said something that was rather concerning.
You said above again. What does that even mean?
Sorry, Yuma. I'm so tired I don't want to talk more than I need to.
All right, let's focus on the important information. What did you hear that concerned you?
It's about that homunculus research.
I wonder what information he got.
The resident is an old man. He used to work for Amaterasu. According to him, something happened 10 years ago. Amaterasu set up a secret lab somewhere in Kanai Ward to conduct. That lab still exists.
A secret lab?
That sounds super shady. It's exactly what we're looking.
Looks like we need to search for that lab to figure out Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
Very well. I shall I'll help too! After all, I am Kanai Ward's greatest.
Kurumi, I need you to keep the reins on Yuma so he doesn't get in trouble again.
You got it. Now, let's go investigate, Yuma.
You don't have my permission for this!
I see. So, that's the cursed Book of Death. It's dangerous. Very dangerous. So dangerous, it could destroy Kanai Ward, or even the world. I must do something.
Red flag, red flag, red flag. I need a setup alert. Yes, what we gathered from this is a gun scene. Son of a gun! I will never get a double S. I was so close. I was so close. Alright, well, that was fun. Alright, let's see what the beginnings of the next...
The past that should have been completely sealed. The crime that should have been completely sealed. When that gate opens up, the past will have its revenge on the future. Eventually, after a restful slumber, the end of the world arrives. The end of the world I believed in. Nothing good over on that end, huh? Oh.
I've done the legwork. I haven't found a single piece. Maybe the anemic vampire was just a...
Sheesh.
Don't worry. Though I was suspicious at first, I can now say...
Huh? Why's that?
After the incident with the Resistance, former Amaterasu employees have completely vanished from town. Perhaps they sensed trouble and went into hiding. Or perhaps, in either case, they could have provided us with valuable information. However, looking at it another way, it's safe to assume there's someone behind the scenes, attempting to conceal...
Someone...
If that's the case, then all our sources of information... So how do we continue searching for...
To find what you're looking for, you must first discard all your assumptions. If it's not here, then it must be over there. Remove such thoughts from your head. Once you do that, there's only one thing left to do, and that is the best course of action.
Which is...
In short, you do everything. You scour it all,
That's a rather
That is the way of the detective. The only time things should be flashy is when it comes time for you to die.
Discard all assumptions. Maybe it's somewhere we would least expect it to be.
What is it, Kurumi?
Do you know about the restricted area on the
Restricted area?
Yeah, even the peacekeepers don't go near it. Since no one can enter there, I figured there'd be nothing of note in that area. In other words, it's the best possible place to hide something. It's super
But why does a restricted area even exist?
No one knows the exact reason why, but there is a rumor. Supposedly, it was a tiny village that was abandoned due to a toxic gas leak from a nearby mine. Ever since then, the whole area has been restricted.
Due to toxic gas.
However, there are lots of rumors about the restricted area. For example, they even say it's a corpse disposal facility where
Bodies are being dumped there?
Still, very well. I'll take care of it.
Huh? You will? You're not asking to be paid first?
I've taken this job from the World Detective Organization. I'll bill all expenses to them.
Isn't that great, Master? You won't go further into debt.
I was growing tired of the legwork. Extracting information, I'll handle the restricted area. You take over the legwork. Now that that's taken care of, let's be quick. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Stay safe.
You as well.
Alara is so cool.
Hey, Master. The Flatty's so mooning. Alara.
I can't blame her for admiring. I'll admit, I have nothing to offer.
Why do you sound so proud? Yuma, let's keep up the legwork.
Yeah, let's go.
Why did you stop all of a sudden?
That man just now.
You know him? Is he a peacekeeper?
No, that's not quite it. Last time I saw him, he fled after seeing my face.
Huh?
I think the first time I saw him was back when I arrived in the city. Yet it seems like he knows me. Otherwise, that reaction back then wouldn't make sense. Could he have something to do with my past? Kurumi, please wait right here.
Wait! I'll go too!
There he is.
Does Does he work at the stand?
Hey, you open today?
Yes, welcome.
I wasn't sure if I liked your ramen at first, but it's strange.
Thank you. It's all due to my research of people's preferences in this.
Oh, so you're working hard then?
Yeah, I felt confident about the flavor, but no one was willing to try it at first. So then I tried copying those popular meat buns, but people saw right through it. Less and less but after some self-reflection and some research, I've finally gotten it to where it—
So the secret ingredients to your success are hard work and sweat.
That's very kind of you. It's my pleasure.
You might even get more popular than those meat buns. Eating the—
Thank you.
It's just a conversation with the customer at a—
Yeah, Shinigami. Does that guy look familiar to you?
Nope, don't know him.
Really?
I'm not lying. If I'm lying, I'll do a handstand while naked.
You're practically naked already. Kurumi, sorry for making you come with me.
But if there's something you want to know, maybe you should ask directly.
No, I think I'm okay. Don't want to get in the way. Anyway, let's continue.
Well, if you're okay.
All right, let's do this. Time to ask around about the secret lab.
Yeah! Let's go! Alright, time to do some
Alright.
work.
I was only falling asleep right there, so let's go ahead and save. Ah, yes! I'm excited for this chapter. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Sticking with me. I'm gonna go to sleep. That only took 3 hours there, but that's like hour messing around. Let's see how long this chapter is. I would say this chapter really took me 5 hours, and that the past hour was definitely distracted with real life stuff. Yeah, oh, so total 5 hours. 4 really to complete that chapter. That was easy. And I got all the side quests done. No collectibles. That's a problem. Probably have to deal with. Well, thank you all for watching. Have a good night. Short day.